The Shanghai Swans are on absolute fire. The championship leaders, victorious in Mexico City, victorious in Shanghai, and now jump the best double clear of GCL round one here in Madrid. They are putting down early championship stakes as the team to catch in 2025. We are preparing for the second round of Global Champions League in a few moments' time. For now, let's take some time to reflect on what has taken place in that opening round. Not a lot of double clears. We mentioned the Shanghai Swans, Falcons White United as well, looking very, very good. Mixing youth and experience. Marcus Eining, Gilles Thomas jumping superbly together. But let's keep the focus on the championship leaders for now. He is a man that has loads of horsepower, plenty of power in the stable, and continues to show just how and why. Along with Katarina Romberg and Colestuous Cambridge, the two were absolutely perfect. They did not have a single fence go down throughout both of their rounds, and with the very fast time posted as well, the Shanghai Swans are the team to catch. They are in exceptional form in the early stages of 2025. And as we get ready for the upcoming summer, the upcoming incredibly busy summer season, especially over the European legs, they are going to be the ones that set the pace. They are already wearing the championship armbands that you will see around the right arms of both of those Shanghai Swans riders. That indicates that they lead the championship standings. And because of that, every other team in the Global Champions League will be trying to take those armbands away from them. But the form that they have shown, the lead that they are building into now, it does make you feel that they may hold on to those armbands for quite some time. The Monaco Comets, powered by the Iron Dames, they started very well with the podium in Doha, have fallen off the pace ever so slightly as we worked our way through Mexico City and Shanghai. They come through to Madrid today and jump a 5. A clear from Yoli Mitlineo and a 5 for Jonas Spray after a fence down and one-time penalty. Let's hear from Yoli and get her thoughts on that wonderful round.
Yoli, what a superb round that was. She's got such a fascinating way of going because she looks so calm and almost like she's got no energy.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. Because she is a really blood horse, so I'm kind of focusing on keeping her quite calm. So I'm glad you said that because obviously it's paying off. But I do have to say today I came out and I said to my groom, I said, she really tried for me today because I was a bit nervous. You know, I'm not used to riding these team rounds. I don't jump any Nations Cups, so the GCT is really my team event. And you know, when you go as an individual, the only person you can let down is yourself. When you go in a team, there's a lot of people behind it, and Deborah's obviously put a lot of effort in for us, and you know, I just want to give something back. So I had her a little bit behind my leg because I was a bit nervous. So she really helped me out, I have to say, and she stayed quiet and she said, we got this. So yeah, I'm really proud of her.
She was so careful today. You're talking about being in the team. How much confidence is Deborah and the whole team giving you?
Yeah, I mean, huge confidence, I have to say, and she's really easygoing in the sense of, obviously, the CanStars won the championship last year, so having a new team, we were like, oof, is she going to expect us to be as good? You know, because it's difficult, you know, that's how it is, it's a sport, but she was very clear about us not feeling any pressure to live up to their expectations for the other team, and yeah, but of course, we're all hungry individuals and we come together as a hungry team. So we really want to do well, and so far we're doing well enough, so I hope we can continue.
You're not doing too badly at all. Congratulations on round one, and I know you're not jumping for round two for the team, but I wish the team good luck.
Thank you very much. I wish them good luck too.
That's a very interesting admission from Yoli there, talking about how Deborah Meyer, the owner of the CanStars, how she's changed her approach for the Monaco Comets, telling us that seemingly there is no pressure, no expectation for them to try and replicate what took place for the CanStars in 2024, winning the season in their very first year. That said, Yoli responds, of course, we are driven individuals, we are highly talented riders, and we do want to replicate that success. It is the wonderful double of the Iron Dames for the CanStars and the Monaco Comets. The Rome Gladiators have been one of the standout teams in GCL round one. Bit of a surprise as well, shall we say. Nadia Peter-Steiner on the always brilliant Mila jumping clear. And only time penalties for Roy van Beek. A wonderful start for the Rome Gladiators. Let's hear then from Roy van Beek on that wonderful round of his.
Roy, this is the first time that we see you in the teams or on this tour at all. You're also an under-25. What a performance to deliver straight away.
Yeah, thank you. It's super nice to be in the first global, to have those results in the first round. So it feels amazing to start the season with.
When you come in as an under-25, also your first time on the team, is there extra pressure on you today?
It's a bit pressure, like you want to do it good for a team, but I don't think it's really more pressure than the U25 rather. But you want to do it always good for a team and also for yourself, that always feels good for the next few days.
Talk to me about your horse though, because he's still relatively young. The way he performed in there was so professional.
Yeah, the horse is amazing. I started 2 years ago with him, and we grow up together to the bigger shows. He has already, he did many nice placements this year already. Jumped clear in the Nations Cup. He feels amazing. He knows when it's important when he goes to the shows. He wants to jump clear.
Today you jumped clear, just 2 time faults. Were you aware of the time today, or were you just planning on thinking more of the clear?
We were thinking for sure for the clear, to start with a good feeling for the second round, because he's jumped the second round as well. But it's just a pity one that they have 2 time faults. Yeah.
A great start, well done.
Thank you very much.
A very, very strong performance for Roy van Beek from the Rome Gladiators. You settled? You good?
Settled, yeah, thanks. Just sprinting.
If only the cameras could let you know what is happening all the way over there. It's our little magical Pandora's box.
Make it look neat and tidy.
We wanted to talk about Madrid Emotion, and I wanted to bring you in. I also want to get more thoughts than just Madrid Emotion, but this was a very strange afternoon for them, Rosie. We had Madrid Emotion in the studio at the start of the day. There was high expectation. There was excitement to be back on home soil for Manuel and for Eduardo to be here. For them, it's a really big moment as well. For Michael, too. And all of a sudden, for them to come home on, let me make sure I don't get this incorrect, for them to then come home.
It was on 20. 21, I think, I believe.
12 for Michael van der Vleuten, 8 for Eduardo Alvarez Aznar, 20 penalties at the halfway point for Madrid Emotion. With all due respect, arguably takes them out of the competition already for GCL round 2. What a real, probably the surprise of the afternoon, wasn't it?
I think it was, because when we sat down this morning, we looked at the teams. They were definitely one of the top ones we were looking at as being the most consistent with their horses. We've got a lot of new horses, as we've said, as sort of the story of round 1, actually, of how incredibly they have performed. But we looked at them and we thought, these guys are always consistent. They're always there or thereabouts. They were second here last year, very close second as well. So I am very surprised by that. I know that they came out, and I didn't manage to chat to them, but they did come out incredibly disappointed. Yeah. So it was definitely unexpected. But the course in there today, I think you really have to truly walk it to appreciate just how incredibly tough it is out there, mainly for the undulating ground, the twists and the turns, up and down all the way.
And our 2 double clears tells that story, doesn't it? Because people, perhaps you correctly say it, people underestimate how tricky a ring like this can be, because for all intents and purposes, it looks like a really big, beautiful grass ring, but it is very cleverly designed. The fences are very cleverly designed, and because of that, it's actually very tricky to get around, hence only our 2 clears.
Yeah, only 2 double clears in this. Volkswagen United, of course, the reigning champions, Shanghai Swans as well. They were both flawless and a real masterpiece in how to ride this course as well. Quite a few new horses that I want to talk about, though, because I was so impressed by them. I know Sophie Hinners did have that one down, but wow, that horse can jump, and it was so quick. And she said to me earlier on in the day that this horse is quite small, so it's quite a big arena for the horse. But equally, she just flew. She was so quick over the fences. Okay, she had that one down, but it's definitely one to look for the future.
It's such a good point you're making. I think people so often get caught up in the instant success that is desired now, that if and when these riders do bring in young horses, and as you pointed out, there's been a handful of young horses today, the irony is that in 2 or 3 seasons' time, these young horses that are potentially going to be 12, 13 years old by then are going to be outstandingly ready to win championships. But it's moments like these, it's performances like these that may be difficult today, but are arguably shaping future champions, correct?
Yeah, correct. And I think one champion I want to talk about that could potentially, and I know we can't be biased, but could be my new favourite horse on this tour, is Jerome Geary's Killer Queen. What a fabulous horse. He's only had her since January. Don't get confused with Daniel Droese's Killer Queen. It's not the same horse. horse, and she is wonderful, and you can see how much he totally loves her when he talks to me. He's so passionate about it. So she is definitely one for the future, or even for now. And Henrik von Eckermann's new horse, Minuteman, so calm and collected and cool. I think that also pays tribute to the way Henrik rides as well. But again, that team today, Istanbul Warriors, they surprised me in just how good they were, because it was definitely a decision to bring in 2 brand new horses. Okay, 1 down for Abdul, but both performed brilliantly.
And the irony as well, what we're talking about here is bringing in these young horses is always very tricky, but it's the riders that are grooming them, it's the riders that are shaping these horses, that when you combine the Jerome Guéry with a really, really exciting Killer Queen, when you have Henrik von Eckermann bringing in exciting talent, you just get the impression that if there is just a hint of something special in that horse, combined with that particular rider, it feels like such a sure bet that at some point they are going to find them jumping at a 160+ level very successfully.
And I think at this level we always expect clears to be the only thing that is good, but actually having 1 down with these new horses is really exciting and really
on a big
impressive.
tricky ring like this.
On
absolutely.
a big tricky ring, and all of them have come through into the cool down area, and all of them have been pleased with the way they've jumped. There's definitely no sorrow of having 1 down with these new horses. It's just total being impressed by them and wanting them to progress further. And I think that's what we love about the sport. There's always progression. You've got these fantastic top riders bringing on younger horses, and that's why we're so privileged to watch it.
Absolutely right. Well, listen, we're going to continue talking about Global Champions League Round 2 in a few moments' time. We'll get ready for that second round. As it stands now, the Shanghai Swans and Falconswart United, the only 2 double clears. They've been the 2 teams to really stand out in the opening round, but the Rome Gladiators are just behind them only with time penalties, and there are a handful of teams on 4 as well, which makes the second round of Global Champions League incredibly exciting. We are right back with that second round of GCL live from Madrid.